All right, man. So 2022-2023 season done.
Finished.
It's finished. It's over. Hey, look, we all know it doesn't end how we wanted it to end, but we're here. And how do you reflect on it personally?
There's positives and negative reflections. Of course, the negative side of it is we didn't make a playoffs seeding, and one of our goals beginning of the year was to be in the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's one of our negatives, but there's also a lot of positives to take. If you look back at the first 3 months of the season, by December time we was top 4. Do you get what I'm saying? We was 4th in the league. Me personally, I was playing good basketball. I was named Modern Player of the Month in November, so I feel like we had our good moments personally and as a team, but of course it's not how you start, it's how you finish. So yeah.
But look, I'm not going to get into like the nitty gritty of the details of the games themselves and the trials and tribulations of the season. So I want to know how you're feeling, really, like the end of your 10th year, your 10th season as a pro. Like, how do you stay motivated for next season?
10 years is a blessing. 10 years is something that not many people get the opportunity to say. So for me to be 28 years old and having 10 years experience in the BBL and in professional basketball in general is a blessing.
Are we going to get 10 years more, or we talk it 2 years more?
No, the plan is another 10. Obviously, as long as my body can hold through. But no, honestly, at this moment in time, I'm just very grateful to still be playing basketball, and I think I will be hopefully playing for as long as my body can hold out. And even after playing, I'd want to still be able to help those who are playing and in any way possible, whether it's coaching, whether it's training, whether it's assistant, like in any way possible. I just want to be able to always stay in the game as well. I know that sounds like I'm coming to an end. That's not absolutely what's happening, but I just know where, like, you kind of see the bigger picture. I've been playing for 10 years. I want everybody to experience the feeling of playing, doing something for such a long time. Do you get what I'm saying? And the experience that comes with it.
So obviously over the course of that period, you played with a lot of different bodies, met some good people along the way. Obviously this season we know there's been chopping and changing here, there and everywhere. But there's one thing and one person that really just came into place this season, and it's the relationship with you and Jules.
Jules.
How did you guys ended up back together again?
Jules is my little sister. I'm never gonna... No, I'm joking. Jules is like family to me. Jules is borderline like blood brother. Like, he has a great relationship with my brothers and family. I've got a great relationship with his brothers and family, and we're very similar. I say we're very similar, but we're very similar in terms of how we're motivated and how we go about stuff. But we're so bipolar opposite in people in general. Like, I'm sort of I'll stop and I'll speak to people and I don't mind, and Jules is kind of just put my headphones in and just go about my day kind of person. So we always have like these moments where he's always kind of like, oh, hurry up, stop trying to speak to everyone. But no, honestly, having Jules come down and being honest, especially after the big changes that had happened. Of course, we had Antonio and Troy who were here as well.
Bell as
well. Do you get what I'm saying? So we had them guys who I've built a relationship with, and obviously with Antonio and Troy, last year's relationship comes into play as well. So I kind of had that brothership with them, and then them leaving, it kind of came in straight after the other. So as soon as they left, within the week, Jules had come. So it was nice to still have a brother with me, and even though we weren't my other two brothers, it was still good to have Jules there. But even selfishness aside, basketball side of it, like, he just makes my job easier. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, Jules is a phenomenal player, and in my opinion, he'd come in and hit the ground running. So I got a lot of love for Jules. I just think he's a donut all the time.
So have you been showing Jules the sights of Plymouth or not?
Not really. Jules is an uncle, like, if you get what I mean. Jules likes to stay at home and stuff, but no, he's
like slippers on and
pajama bottom slippers and a nice movie and in bed with a cup of tea or something. That's Jules. But no, I haven't. He's been out though. I'm sure he's made friends here who have the time to show him around.
We've had a first for you today. We're obviously in the
I should
aquarium.
Bring him here. I think he would have really enjoyed the aquarium as well. Maybe it'd be good to bring him here.
This is the first time you've been to an aquarium as well.
This is my first. No, I went one. I think, but it was nothing like this. There definitely wasn't a shark in there. I went to like a small place, but it was all, where was it? In Great Yarmouth, a very, very long time ago. I don't even remember anything. But this, in terms of like being able to remember an experience, this would be the first time I've ever seen a shark and been told that a shark is literally.
So are we going to get you in the Shark Tank next season?
I said
Like
it.
in the cage, under the water.
You do it with me?
All right, I'm in. Game on.
That's the plan. I'm so nervous. I'll do it. I get a. This is a must as well. I get like a well done something. I'm not going in there.
So
nothing.
we'll go Captain Jasper's first. Get ourselves a little burger. Make our way into the National Marine Aquarium, into the tank.
I don't want to eat because I know I'll be heavy and the tank will go lower. So we'll just chill. We'll go early in the morning when we're at our lightest. We'll go early in the morning when we're at the lightest. No, I'm down. I'll do that. 100% do that. We'll pay for it. We'll go, and then whoever makes it out makes it out.
So let's talk about kind of the tail end of the season, but not as far as the results. I want to talk about how, even though the results didn't go our way, the incredible fan base that is here are still chanting and singing people's names, even though you've lost X amount of games. It's insane, right?
I think, and I mean this, and I speak on behalf of a lot of the players when I say this, if it wasn't for the support of the fans and their like loyalty and their consistency is the right word, if I'm being honest, and their consistently, I think a lot of us, possibly myself included, would have just rolled over and just whatever. But when you got 1,000+ people a game supporting you, and you know yourself you're not displaying the best form of yourself, but yet they're still chanting and supporting and ballistic, and the kids are going crazy and they're dying to meet you after the game. Like, that's like the most rewarding part of the entire event. Of course, winning overpowers everything, but when you don't win, that, like, me and Jules had this conversation the other day about
in your slippers.
No, in his slippers and pajamas, not me. But we were speaking about it just completely off topic, and we were just like, he was like I get it, it's over and the season's finished and whatnot. But he was like he felt more bad by the fact that the fans, we didn't win for them. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it was more of it hurts more because
they care so much.
Yeah, do you get what I mean? It's like, cool, we're players, we know how winning and losing happens. You win some, you lose some, you're not going to win all of them. We get it, but it's the people you let down essentially. But in this case, it's like, yeah, we let you down, and I'm sure on the night of that game as well, everyone was very apologetic about how they played and whatnot. But it's about how, like, you guys as fans make us feel after. Like, it's very, obviously, you have people who are entitled to their own opinions, but then you've got those that, like, they get it. Like, this guy's, he's going through it just as much as a person doing anything ordinary, do you know what I mean? So, yeah, like, I think I got a lot of respect for the fans.
So what's your plan now then? Like, you know, what are you going to do? For, like, you're obviously still here in Plymouth, like, you can be hanging around.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're not going to talk about next season because that's up to PJ. We have no idea about that. But let's talk about what you're going to do for the next week or so.
I plan to hang around. I don't plan on leaving. I plan to finally start my coaching sessions and stuff. I know that's whatever. I just want to keep busy. If it's going to be as sunny as it was last summer in Plymouth, I don't think I'll be leaving anytime soon. But if it stays like this, then yeah.
We'll just get you back in the aquarium and, you know.
I'm going to do what you do.
Walk around the Barbican.
Go have my study sessions in there. Do what you do.
That's what I called it, yeah.
No, I do. I'll probably hang around for a little bit, if I'm being honest. I think I'm definitely going to...
Well, do you like Plymouth that much?
I do. I'm a big fan of Plymouth. I'll be honest with you, when I came to play here in 2014, 15 or 15, 16 season, in one of them 2 years, I wasn't really fond of the place. But I mean, it was obviously, I was living in a different area. I was isolated how I am now. But then ever since I came back in 2019, the COVID year, and I've been here ever since, like, I genuinely really enjoy it, like, to a point where I want to bring the kids to the aquarium. I want my mum and dad to come and spend a week somewhere in, you know, Cornwall over Tamar Bridge or something, like, to a point where I know the areas now. But so when you used to tell me we're Borringdon and all of these places, like, what on earth are you talking about, mate? Now it makes sense to me. So yeah.
But does it help, like, the people that are around you and everything else?
I like it. Can I be honest with you? I like Plymouth because of the people in Plymouth. Like, I can live anywhere. I could probably live in a cardboard box, if I'm being honest. For me, it's the company you keep. Do you get what I'm saying? So I think the relationships I've made in Plymouth and the friends I've got in Plymouth, and not just in basketball, it's not just with fans. It's guys that I've met outside of basketball, guys that I've met just being out and about, and it gives me that nice, like, family feel to it. Do you know what I mean? And plus, it's people that I consider as friends, even me and you. Like, how many times I'm here in the summer that we do something. Do you know what I'm saying? Sure. So,
well, let's carry on having a look around the aquarium, and have a great summer. And
I hope the shark eats you.
Thanks, man. We'll be in the cage anyway soon, so
I hope it eats you. Yes.
Appreciate it.